The kind of violence that women face, I feel, is different from the kind of violence that men face. Kind of violence that women face is more physical. Of course, it has a huge emotional impact as well, but it's mostly physical. They are beat up, restricted from doing certain things, restricted from their financial rights. They are kicked out of their houses. Nobody's there to support them. The kind of violence that women face is different from the kind of abuse that men face, because men generally face more emotional and mental abuse. The physicality of it is a bit less from the men's side. So, what I feel is that focusing on these two issues should have two different strategies rather than accumulating them under one umbrella and having one basic provision for both of them.
There is a change in the narrative that the society has been seeing. We always used to say that men don't cry, they have to be strong, they are the bread earners of the society, and so on and so forth. But with the acceptance of going and seeing a psychiatrist, talking about your problems with somebody who is non-biased and is willing to listen to you and not judge you for whatever you're going to say, has been a big helping hand. Also, I think the word empathy is a very powerful statement in this state of life, right? They not only need empathy from the family, the friends, they also need empathy from the judicial system, because seeking empathy or expecting empathy from the other party is no more prevalent, because if that would have been in the equation, we would not have been talking about the cases. So I think in India, the biggest problem is that, and like we have been saying, that we have tried to become Western in our culture. People abroad are, they fear jumping signals, forget about not abiding by the court law, right? It's slowly changing in India because the fines have increased. I assume there will be a time when people will take judicial orders very seriously, or filing of false cases very seriously. And this can only happen when there are enforcements. That's the only way to operate.
And also, apart from enforcements and legal bite in our statutes, we should, as society, discuss and push our legal system as well, right? For example, there should be at least some sort of protest or pressure on the government to make the enforcement regime strong. There should be some innovative demands, like if the moment domestic violence case is filed, the child, if there is a child involved, the child should automatically get legal representation in every case. These kind of initiatives need to come from society as well. I understand we are busy in our lives, and to what extent should we get bothered about state affairs? But if the state is failing, then we should at least provide some assistance as society, right? Like in BNS, when the BNS was being made, there was a golden opportunity, I think, to make it more gender neutral. 498A thing more gender neutral. But at that time, it was missed, and the same thing was copy pasted in BNS from IPC, right? There should be some societal pressure, some way to do that as well. Also, mediation, a very powerful tool, should be used, because we have been advocating for mediation throughout this series. But in these kind of cases, when the seriousness is strong and there might be violence, actual violence, we should explore it. Do you want to say something?
Yes, the whole discussion made me have a question in my mind. We are talking about having some changes in the system, and I totally agree with it.